This night at Collinwood, a man and a woman have closed the door on their pasts. Many secrets and many enemies have stood between them, but their love has been strong enough to solve and defeat them all, even their most powerful enemy, time itself. For though he has come to the station too late to catch the train that was to take them to their new life, Quentin Collins sees with joy that Amanda Harris has waited for him.
I should have known she'd wait.
Amanda, I knew you wouldn't get on that train.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm sorry. Tell me, has the train for New York left yet?
A couple of minutes ago. I just got off it. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I just made a mistake. I made a terrible mistake. Who is it?
Mr. Tophy, let me in.
What do you want?
Let me in, Charles. I want to speak to you.
Just a minute.
Well, Quentin Collins didn't lose much time, did he?
What do you mean?
The portrait. Did he get it?
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my time, Charles. Where is it?
Where's what?
Quentin's portrait. The one you stole from his room.
Why do you say I stole some? Why?
I don't know why, and I don't care why. I do know it was an incredibly rash and foolish thing to do. Now then, tell me, did you find it?
I told you I don't know what you're talking.
Stealing that picture was idiotic, Charles. I intend to punish you for it. Don't make that punishment worse by defying me now. Seems none the worse for its adventures. Would have been most unfortunate for you if it were. Please understand me. I don't mind theft. I do mind stupidity, and you have been incredibly stupid. I have plans for Quentin Collins. I will not let you interfere with them.
Well, he didn't mind interfering with my plans.
What do you mean by that?
I asked Amanda to marry me.
And what did she say?
She might have said yes, if he'd given her a little time. But he didn't give her any time. He just stole her away.
How very romantic.
Yeah, well, it won't be. Not after she spends a little time with him.
So the fair Amanda is planning to run away with Quentin.
That's right, on the 6 o'clock train.
And how did you think stealing this portrait would help to prevent that romantic adventure?
Oh, I wasn't sure.
I hear a hint of evasion in your answer. I dislike evasion.
Look, Patafi, I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know when to do it.
Many thoughts were crossing your mind.
Yeah.
Well, let them cross your mind no longer. The portrait is mine now, and I intend to keep it. Charles, you found your ideal in Amanda. You lost her. Such a loss would be enough to unhinge a far more stable mind than yours. I understand, Charles. I almost forgive you. Tell me, Charles, this was the first, the only time you've ever deceived me, wasn't it?
Yes.
You're quite sure of that?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
Good. Then we know where we stand. I have the portrait of Quentin. Quentin has Amanda, and you have all the pictures you've painted of her. May I confess something to you, Charles? Something I've never told anyone. I, too, have an ideal. A face I see as I drift off to sleep. A woman who haunts my dreams. A beautiful woman, tall, with raven hair and eyes like a cat. Could you draw that woman for me, Charles? Could you do that for a lonely friend?
Oh, but Toffee, that's something you see in your mind. I couldn't put it down on a piece of paper.
Try. Do try. Just a quick sketch will do. Draw a woman with black hair and eyes like a cat.
Look,
You hesitate, Charles. Is there some reason you don't want to draw this woman?
Yes, I'm afraid that I might disappoint you.
I'm only disappointed that you hesitate to do as I ask.
It's difficult, Toffee, to see into somebody's mind.
And look into your own mind. Create someone entirely from your own imagination. Do as I say, Charles, and let's see what happens.
No, Toffee, I'm afraid.
Of disappointing me? Or is there something else?
No, there's nothing. I'll try.
Excellent, Charles. One more stroke and she'll be finished. Finish it, Charles. Finish it. Yes. She's beautiful and so real, I can't believe she isn't here in the room with us.
She's not here.
What's the matter, Charles?
It's nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I'm sorry I forced you to draw my ideal woman.
I just, thought you might be disappointed, that's all.
No, Charles, you draw beautifully. I said I almost forgave you for stealing Quentin's portrait. And I almost did, but not quite. Because you were arrogant. And arrogance must learn humility, no matter how painful the lesson may be. Goodbye, Charles. I am sorry for your loss.
Toffee, wait. I need... It's true. I can't sketch it all. Not a single line.
Hey, Mr. Shaw.
Now she's like these at my hotel. Look at this. Go on, look at it.
Dear Tim, everything in my life has been unreal up until now. But I finally found reality, and it's changed me completely.
Reality, what she means is she's found a new man.
Be quiet. I'm giving you back your brooch. Give it to your next companion. I have no further use for it.
Now, what can she think she'll gain with you? Well, it won't be diamonds.
She doesn't want diamonds.
Doesn't she? You have quite a lot to learn about Amanda.
Well, now, why don't you start teaching me, Mr. Shaw?
And what is that supposed to mean?
You tell me everything you know about Amanda Harris. Where you met her, who else she knows in New York, and where she might go if she's left here.
I'm not telling you anything. I came here to see Amanda, and she's who I'm going to see.
Well, you can't. She's gone.
Without you. Without you, Quentin. Oh, she up and left without her Quentin. Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
She left without me, but I'll find her. And you're going to help me.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Why not?
The only future she has with you is death.
Mr. Shaw, you're going to tell me everything you know about Amanda Harris. For I swear you won't get out of this house alive. Now you start telling me everything you know about Amanda.
Oh, come on!
Wait a minute. There's not much to say. We just met in New York. She doesn't have any
Where did she
friends.
stay in New York? Come on.
At the Hotel Holbrook. But she never received any messages or mail. Nobody ever came to see her. She had no outstanding habits or interesting generalities.
Yes.
In short, Quentin, you're going to have a difficult time finding
But
her.
I will find her, Shaw. I'll take the next train to New York and I'll find her.
Quentin, if you love her, you'll leave her alone.
Get out of here.
I'm not going to let you destroy her! Get out of here!
Why were you so harsh with Tim Shaw?
He was interfering in some plans of mine.
Plans? What kind of plans?
They wouldn't be of interest to you.
Quentin, all your plans are of interest to me. Especially your marriage plans.
I have no marriage plans.
I know. Don't you think it's time you did?
Well, let's not be in a rush, huh?
Quentin, I sense your reluctance about marrying me. When is it going to be?
What do you mean?
When are we going to be married? You choose the date.
Well, let's pick a date when I return from Boston, huh?
Boston? Why are you going to Boston?
Business. That's why I was arguing with Tim Shaw. He gave me some information I don't trust. I want to go check it out for myself.
Oh, it's really not like you, Quentin, to suddenly be so interested in business.
Yes, I know, but I've seen the success that Tim Shaw's had, and I feel ashamed that I haven't made more out of my life.
Oh, well, I don't know whether or not I like this new, serious Quentin. But I'll marry him anyway. When?
Well, why don't we pick a date after I get back? Complications may keep me there longer than I expect. I'd hate to pick a date, then miss the wedding, you know.
Yes, I wouldn't like that either.
But if you'll excuse me, I'll pack.
Can I help you?
I can do without you.
Yes, perhaps you can. But don't decide to try. What are you doing here?
Is Quentin here?
Yes?
Good. I thought he might still be here.
Oh, did you know he was going away?
Did you?
He just told me.
Where is he going?
He said that he's going to Boston.
He said. Do I detect a note of distrust in your voice? You're a very beautiful woman, madam. I have admired you for a long time. Quite frankly, it's unbelievable to me that any man should prefer another woman to you.
What are you talking about?
I have a feeling that my conversation tonight should be with you, not with Quentin.
I'm not sure that I'm interested.
I think you will be. You see, my dear, you and I have a common cause. At last. Quentin.
What do you want?
Come, don't be so suspicious. I came when I heard you were going to New York with Amanda Harris.
I'm going to, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Why should I want to stop you? She's a very lovely girl.
Oh?
I see. You think my plans for you depend on your staying here? No, my boy. Distance is no impediment to me. Wherever you are, I will be with you. Now come, catch your train. Find your fair lady, wherever she may be.
Come in.
I've just seen our friend, Charles Tate.
And what did you find out?
Quite a few things. My dear boy, I'm terribly sorry.
What do you mean?
Charles told me that your pretty companion has fallen in love with Quentin Collins, that they plan to go away together. Is that Miss Harris's farewell note?
Yes.
May I?
Well, what happened at Charles's studio?
Curious how she seeks reality.
Did he draw a person for you?
Yes, he did. This is lovely. Truly lovely.
She likes surprises, Amanda. One day Quentin will surprise her, and it'll be the last surprise of her life.
You really are concerned about her, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Then, my boy, would you like me to put the situation to rights?
Will you bring her back?
I will do what must be done.
I want her back.
I said I will do what must be done. That will have to content you for the moment. Now, since you've been so patient, I'll tell you what happened at my meeting with Charles. Nothing.
What?
Nothing. I tested him and he failed miserably.
You did have him draw a person for you.
A very beautiful lady, but she failed to achieve the dimension of Amanda Harris.
I can't understand that. I saw a man. I saw him come to life.
You saw what you wanted to see. There's a curious phenomenon, Mr. Shaw. Hungry men dream of food. When a man has been hungry long enough, he begins to imagine he sees food even when he's awake. Mr. Shaw, you've dreamt of wealth and power for a long, long time.
Do you think I just imagined this whole thing?
What else am I to think? Don't be bitter. I assure you there are still ways in which we can be of use to one another. Good night, Mr. Shaw.
There's the train to New York, Quentin. You told me you were going to Boston.
I changed my mind.
So, you are going to New York to find Amanda Harris.
What do you know about Amanda?
That you think you're in love with her.
I don't think. I know it.
Isn't that a bit inconvenient when you're going to marry me?
I tried to care very much for you, Angelique. And I really would have gone through our bargain. Really, I would have. If I hadn't met Amanda. But the way I feel about her, that only happens to a man once in a lifetime.
Quentin, don't bore me with this nonsense. There isn't time.
You're right. I have a train to catch.
I wouldn't get on that train if I were you.
Why not? Are you threatening me? What would you do, kill me? Or you go right ahead. At least I'll die walking away from you.
Quentin, I wouldn't hurt you. No, I promise you. If you get on that train, no harm will come to you. But Miss Harris will not be quite so fortunate. Wherever she is now, wherever she is, when I pierce this doll with her brooch, she will die. Horribly and painfully.
You wouldn't do that.
You'll make me do it if you get on that train. You decide, Quentin. Will Amanda Harris live or die?